Mike the Truth Jackson here, 4 Ounce Fight Club. I'm joined this evening by none other than
Bang, bang.
Artenas Machine Gun Young.
In the house.
Wow, man.
In the house.
You're competing this weekend at Legacy 27.
Yes.
Man, last time we saw you actually was Legacy 25, a couple legacies ago. That was an emotional victory for you. Since that fight, how is things going for you?
Yeah, man, great fight last time. That was awesome. I just want to thank everybody, man. Everybody pulled together, the whole team. Everybody pulled together to keep me strong throughout that one. Since then, I was supposed to go on a little break, take a little time off, do some soul healing and physical healing and whatnot. But I got a call. I was in California. Taking care of that whole deal, and I got a phone call offering me this fight, main event, live here through Houston Arena Theater, you know what I mean? It was against Tim Means, a chance to come out and show the world what level of striking I'm on, what level of MMA fighter I am, and so I couldn't say no. I just couldn't say no, it was a perfect opportunity. I felt like it was just my mom up there working and opening more doors for me right here. Yeah, so here we are.
This fight against Tim Means, probably the biggest fight of your career. Mentally, where are you right now in preparation for the fight? We know we're a few days away from that.
You're right, man. It's the biggest fight of my career. I've always taken every fight as the biggest fight, right? But this one is really the biggest fight of my career. Toughest opponent, highly skilled opponent, and it had a lot riding on the line, to be honest with you. So in the beginning, from the outside, it seemed like, oh man, like a lot was gonna go on. There's a lot to worry about. But in all actuality, after the training started rolling in, and 3rd week rolled in, 4th week rolled in, 5th week I'm over there and I'm still pumping it out, feeling great, going with some of the best in the world in New Mexico, down at Latrell's MMA, down at Jackson's MMA. I'm there, I'm training hard. It's just like you realize that there's nothing nobody can touch me. Period. There's nothing he can do that's gonna work. Nothing. Everything we're gonna do is gonna work. And so that settles in. And once it settles in, it takes over. And right now I'm in that place. I'm in that calm. I'm in that place where it's taking over. I'm gonna drop this little bit of weight, and I'm gonna get there tomorrow, make my weight, and then wait for Friday night for that cage door to close, and then it's gonna be on, man. I'm excited.
Tim Means recently in an interview, speaking of talking about what he won't be able to do. I don't really think he's coming in to strike. Well, let's say this. He's coming in to strike with you. He doesn't think that you're coming to strike with him. He feels that you're going to use your wrestling to try to take it to the ground. What are your thoughts on that?
I haven't read that. I stay out of that stuff. I stay out of the media stuff, so I didn't even know that. Actually, that's news to me. But with that being said, I'm a fighter. I'm a mixed martial artist. I could have been probably a good boxer, who knows? Maybe even a good kickboxer, who knows? But I'm a mixed martial artist. I do it all. So there's no blueprint saying I'm gonna sit there and strike all night, or I'm gonna keep trying for takedowns all night. But I know for a fact that I'm the machine gun. I got the fastest, most devastating hands in this division. My striking has elevated, times, in ways that I can't even describe really. My kicks, my knees, my elbows, my movement, my angles. So many things have happened with my striking. I can't wait to unveil it. I'm excited to strike with him. I'm excited to show everybody I'm the better striker. And I'm excited to duck under and take him down to the ground and pound him out. I'm excited for him. Let him up, do it again. That's what I want. I want a fight. I want a nasty, dirty fight. I train for a nasty, dirty fight. I put in the work for a nasty, dirty fight. And that means stand up, take down, stand up, clinch work, angles, the whole nine. So yeah, you might be right. Maybe I'm not looking to strike with you. Maybe I'm looking to take you down. Maybe I'm looking to fight you in the clinch. But wherever it's going to be, we'll win. We got this wherever it goes. And that's just that, you know what I mean? That's period. Point blank period.
Also in that interview, this may sound a little cliche. Typically someone says that they've had the best camp of their career. But this time, Tim has mentioned that he's had a rough camp. He's had going through some injuries. He's been sick. How do you think that plays into the mind of an opponent or a fighter who's going up against someone of your skill set? How do you feel that plays in their mind mentally?
You know, we all respect the sport. We're all men. We all training here. You know, we know injuries are a part of it. Being sick is a part of it. You know, not feeling like training is a part of it. The mental, the physical, the struggles. It's just a part of the game. So, you know, like you said, typically in interviews, you hear not just your opponents, myself, different, you know, everybody, they like to talk about how good their camp was, how, you know, tough their camp was. And it's a mental game that's beginning at that point right there. So with him, you know, having his struggles or whatnot in this camp, I don't approach it any differently. You know, I don't approach it any differently. For him, you know, he's fighting, he may not respect me. You know, he may not understand what he's against. He may not understand the speed he's going to feel Friday night. He can't train for that type of speed. You know, you can't bring in nobody. You can't go look for get somebody to make these angles I'm going to make. You know, so whatever was going on in his camp, whether he was sick, whether he's fine, whether he's blowing smoke, whatever it was, I've been through worse. We've all been through it. We've all had to take time off. We all had to do it all. My last fight, like we said, you know, I was injured. I dealt with it, you know, lost my best friend in the world, you know what I mean, 20 days before my fight. So I know about the rough camp. I can tell you a thing or two about the rough camp, but one thing for sure, it's all right here and right here. And so, you know, we'll see where he's at Friday night, because I too had a rough camp. Hasn't been perfect. I'm still nursing injuries. I'm still fighting injuries. I'm still dealing with my mama dying just 2 months ago on me. You know, it's my first fight camp without her. I can't call her and tell her how, oh, this hurts, that hurts, I did this today, I didn't do that today. So, you know, I'm going through some rough things too. Have a lot of traveling going on, whatnot. Thanks to my good sponsors, you know, I was able to get around to the places that I needed to be. But it was rough, man. It was rough. But the one thing I had to do is I had to make it happen. Like, I had to really believe it was going to happen. I had to make it happen. And this fight, no matter how he felt in his camp, this fight, I'm coming to make it happen. I'm coming to make it happen. This is my fight. Friday night, main event, January 31st, under the lights. Machine Gun's coming to make it happen, regardless of how we felt.
You've heard it right here. Artenas Machine Gun Young versus Tim Means.
Bang, bang.
Legacy 27 main event. You can't make it to the Arena Theater, which it would suck you couldn't make it. You can catch this fight live on Access TV.
Don't miss it. Big shout out again to my sponsors. I thank you. Couldn't do it without you guys. So South, RES, you know, Optical Vision, Optical Illusions. I apologize. You know, everybody out there who supports, everybody who buys a shirt, buys a ticket, it helps in the long run. Thank you. Big shout out to MikeTheTruth.com, keeping you plugged and updated every day, even when you're not here with us.